Hi guys, good to have you all back. As you can tell by the title, we are celebrating. Yes, I have reached yet another milestone, 27,500 subscribers. It is absolutely amazing. Still cannot believe it. Big thank you to all my lovely subscribers out there who watch my videos and comment a lot. And I cannot do this without you guys. Yeah, I cannot subscribe to my own channel 27,500 times. I keep saying this all the time. So thank you guys. As usual, if I reach another milestone, I'm celebrating with a freebie. So I've made you guys a freebie, a lovely one. Also, most of the time, the freebie also sort of comes with a digital kit. Now, as I was creating the kit this time, my sort of mind went into two different places. And I tried to combine them, but somehow it just didn't work for me. So I do not have one digital kit, but two digital kits. Yes, so freebie, which is free, guys. You can get it. I do urge you to get it because this is a good one. And then two digital kits. Yeah? Okay, I'm going to show you the freebie first. A couple of weeks ago, I bought a big box of antique music books. You've probably seen that video. I'm going to link it below. And I made some beautiful ready-made ephemera, like these cards and the bigger cards and some tags and even some pockets. Yes, I did glue down the pockets. I had to sort of get them unstuck. It did work. So I made all these ready to go, ready to decorate, do something lovely with. Got a lot of lovely comments from you guys. You really liked it. And some of you also told me I don't have any access to beautiful old music paper. Now, here's what I did for you guys. Let me show you. I scanned all my handmade tags and pockets and cards and such. Yes, I scanned them. The bigger ones as well, the big journal cards and the pockets. You can cut these out, guys. Because I've already inked it, you can see where you need to fold them and glue it. So these are the pockets and then the lovely tags. Yeah? That you can print out, cut out, decorate any way you want to. Also, I scanned some lovely pages from music books. Now, this is sort of the title page. I just love, look at the font. It's just so pretty. And then this is a double page of music paper. And I have this one that I adore. It's a smaller sort of font of music. I don't know what it's called, guys. But I love the color on it and then the ribbed edges. So if you want to make your own sort of collage, yes, now you have some music paper to just, rip up and make your own collage. So this is a freebie, guys. It is 7 pages. It is 2 pages of musical notes and then one beautiful page of the title. And all the lovely ephemera pieces, the cards, the tags, the pockets, and the big cards. Amazing, right? Very versatile. You can do all sorts with it. Now, I printed everything out sort of on one page, but you can also print these two page. I'm going to show you later with another kit how that would look. So this is the freebie. Even if you are more into the other digital kits, I urge you to get the freebie because it's so versatile. You can use it for whatever. Now let me show you the other 2 digital kits. Introducing the first digital kit and my cat Jackson. He does not want to move. He really wants to be here. Well, he can stay here. What did I do, guys? All the sort of ephemera pieces I decorated in sort of a Halloween style. I am not really into Halloween, but I tried and I really enjoyed this one. Let me show you. These are sort of the taller journal cards or ATC cards, however you want to call them. And I decorated them with, skulls and moths. And this says October. And some labels, of course, and some splattering. And I really like them. I am not into Halloween, guys. But this, to me, is okay. I am not into words like wicked or witches or cursed or what have you. But, this is more like anatomy than spooky, creepy things. Yeah. So I have this one. Then I have this one, which is, I must admit, this is a little bit creepier. But to me, this is interesting. This is actually from a very old anatomy book. Yes, these are the lovely images. Well, they're not lovely. Well, they're very cool. Some very cool images. Yes, for if you're a student trying to be a doctor. Yeah, so this is a big heart, and then these are sort of brains and vessels. And yeah, it's creepy, I know, but I like it. I put some big numbers on it, some splattering, and some sort of labels. I just really enjoy these. Really like them. And then the pockets I did with moths. Yes, not butterflies, moths. So not creepy, but you know, it's not cutesy, and with flowers and pretty butterflies. Yeah, some lovely sort of decorating on here again with some splattering, some labels, and I just love them. So you can cut these out, guys. Yes, this is the flap that you a hinge. This is a hinge where you glue it to a page. I am going to link the video below where I made these, so I will explain how you can use them. And then you fold this in, glued together, and then it's pockets. And then the big journal cards with a stack of book with a skull on it and some roses. It looks like vintage tattoos, right? Yeah, with some grunching and again some numbers and labels of course. Yeah, I really liked it. Also with this kit, same idea. A beautiful sort of title page from a music score. Yes. And then with this one, I added a sheet of music, the handwritten one. I love this. This is all handwritten, guys. Isn't it fantastic? I have a lot of music paper, but none handwritten. Well, I do have some now. So I have this one. This is actually Dutch and English. So it's a piece of music. Down by the Riverside. The song is Down by the Riverside. Down by the Riverside. I'm not a singer. Of Daar bij de Waterkant. So you can sing it in Dutch or in English. And then this one. I don't know for what musical instrument this is, but I loved sort of the bold print on it, and then all the numbers. You can make small little labels with each of them. So yeah, guys, now I printed this out on very old paper. I'm going to show you a little bit later. So this is not printed on white paper, but I'm going to show you with the next kit how it will look like on white paper. You can sort of compare this to coffee dyed paper. So this is the Halloween music kit. It is 4 pages of music, title sheet, and 3 of these, and then the lovely decorated big journal cards, pockets, tags, and sort of more ATC cards in a Halloween theme. Yes, Jackson loves it. Yeah, he does. Okay, and then another one. Let me show you. Same idea, but with botanicals. Botanicals you can use all year through, yeah? So you can use these in spring or summer, or if you want to, in winter. So again, the beautiful sort of, I'm going to call these ATC cards. It's different size, guys, but you know, I need to give them a name. Lovely, just beautiful, very old botanical drawings, a label, big number, some splattering, everything I love on a page. Yeah, really cool. I did do these in sort of autumn fall colors, but you can use this for spring as well if you want to. Then the tags, these ones again with florals, labels, postage stamp, splattering, loveliness, just loveliness. I really like them, Then the big journal cards. This is one of my favorite labels of all time. I really love this with the red gingham. Very pretty again with a postage stamp, beautiful floral, and some splattering and such. Really cool. And the pockets, I put a lot on here, yeah? Another one of these big vintage labels, beautiful apothecary labels. Then with sort of a floral on it, and a small advertisement piece, and a ticket, and some splattering and stamping. Lovely. And also with this one, a different piece of music with the lovely title sheet. Isn't it great? I just love it. Another handwritten piece of music paper. also with some sort of normal handwriting on it. I really like these, guys. Yes, I've never seen these, and I'm very, very happy I have them, and I can share them with you guys. And then another piece of music paper, more sort of ordinary, but I don't know if you can see. They're sort of small flowers in, I don't know. It just reminded me of flowers, and I thought so cute with sort of the botanical set. This is another piece with all sorts of notes written on them. I think that is just interesting. Cannot really read it. Don't know what it is. Has some numbers and some. I just think it is really, really interesting. So yeah, again, 3 pieces of music paper, a title sheet, and then all the lovely ephemera pieces. Now, this was indeed printed on very old paper. I'm going to show you on what paper it is printed on. Bye, Jackson. But let me show you what it will look like if I print it out on white paper. Not only did I print this on white, like sort of heavier paper. This is 160 grams. I also printed it a little bit smaller. Now, unfortunately, I cannot give you a tutorial on how to do this. If you have a Windows system and you print it, there are options how you want to print them. 2 to a page, 4 to a page. You can even print it 9 to a page, or smaller sizes. So this is printed a little bit smaller because these large cards were very, very large. Yeah, so this is printed on a smaller size. This is also printed on a smaller size. You can tell the difference. Let me take this one out. See, this is the original, and then this is printed a little bit smaller. So they are smaller. The colors look lovely on the white as well. This is a little bit more aged, but this is just as nice. Then I printed the tags, as they say, 2 to a page. So they reduced it by sort of half, and then you get, well, 6 tags instead of 2, and smaller ones. Yes? And I also did this with the cards and the ATC cards, just 2 to a page. You can print 2 different images on 1 page, and then they are smaller. So it looks like this. Did it as well with the music paper. Yeah, 2 to a page if you just want the font a little bit smaller. And then as well with this one, with the title page and this. Now, they are smaller. I did this on purpose, guys. Yes. This one does not fill the whole page. If I did so, then you would lose the lovely sort of discolored and raggedy edges. And I really wanted to utilize those. So that's why the page is a little bit smaller on a page. Also, this is all printed out on A4, guys. I think I took into consideration the letter size, which is a little bit smaller than A4. But everything should fit on letter size. Yeah? Well, that's it for the kids. Do you agree, Jackson? Yes, I just want to lie in it, Mom. I'm going to show you the paper that I printed this on because there's a little bit of a backstory. As for the papers I've used, Jackson's a little bit annoyed. Can you see? He wants to lay here, but I'm like, no, hon, lay there. This is actually a book that I found while thrifting, of course. And it is sort of, I think it's a sketchbook because it has all blank pages. Now, I took every page out. Yeah, and it's beautiful discolored paper. It's a little bit heavier. It feels a little bit sort of handmade, rougher, recycled paper. It's probably not even recycled because these are quite a bit older. Now, I have a couple of these. I take all the pages out, put it in my printer and print on it. It's fantastic. So if you find some of these, guys, in thrift shops or such, pick them up. Because, do you want sort of a bonus mini haul? I'm going to do a bonus mini haul. Why not? Because I found one this weekend. Our village church has its annual flea market. Let's call it a flea market. And I found another one of these. So I have more pages to print on. So I found this one, and then I remembered I have this one and 2 other ones as well. I do find them regularly. Also, I found this. This is a little bit newer. It's sort of a raggedy, it's not real leather. It looks like leather. it has a sort of label on it with a pencil. This is embossed. And again, it's just a note, sort of notebook, but with all the pages. This is actually, there was some writing on it from Anne from July 25th, 1994. So it's like almost 30 years old. Wow, that is vintage. That is vintage. Do you want to see the other books that I have? Yes, I have lovely ones. Let me show you. The books were really, really cheap. They had they had a lot of them. And they were 50 cents a piece unless you took 12. Then it was €5, so you actually got 2 for free. I don't buy novels and such, so I had to go look for something that was a little bit more interesting. Like this, a sort of vintage children's book. I just love it. It's in such good condition, guys. This is actually from the early 60s, 61. Yeah, it's for children by very famous Dutch illustrator Cornelis Jetses. And it makes these. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, it's such good condition as well. I probably already have this, but now I have one that looks really, really good. So I can use the other one. So a children's book. Then this is a book with names. What you name your baby. From Marjolein Basten, which is, again, a very famous illustrator. From a later era, of course, because she's still alive. I don't know, when was this from? 96. So it has names in them, but also like these small little decorations. I just love them. She's a lovely illustrator. So yeah, for 50 cents, I picked this up. I don't know if I have this one yet. Then this, a fantastic book. There are, I think, 4 or 5 different sort of editions of this one. This is a paperback. And, well, it's filled with these. And, you know, you cannot have enough of these. They're just fantastic. Just fantastic. 50 cents. There you go. This is a garden planner logbook sort of journal. It is rather new. I think it's rather new. Does it say anything? Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. Well, it's this date. I don't know. Don't care either. It's newer. It's like a planner. See? Yeah, and it has lovely sort of small illustrations in it. But I do love this. You know, you can take this out and put it on the back of a tag or a journal card. And you have a writing spot. Or just put it in a journal. Or what have you. I just really liked it. And for 50 cents, there you go. A very nice, vintagey, I think it's even antique. I think this is an antique book. Secret Bread. Well, the bread was apparently a secret. I don't know, guys. But I love the size of it, the cover. It says stories and sketches. There's no sketch in here, just one in the front. Well, it's not even a sketch. Sort like this photograph. 1937, so it's almost an antique. It's not anything really interesting. It's just beautiful old pages. That is nice. Does it have a nice... Oh, that's the nice one in the back. I do love this. Yes. But I like the size of it to make a mini journal with. Yeah. So I have this one. Another cookbook by Margriet. It's a very famous Dutch ladies magazine. Still exists. It has been around for a lot of years. I probably already have this one. I need to go look it up. I have not looked in my... big bookcase yet. It is from the 70s. Is it 74? It is completely falling apart. There are signatures coming out. It's a cookbook. I love the lovely sort of cartoonish illustrations in here and the lovely paper, and it has these images. Now, I think this looks disgusting. This just doesn't look appetizing at all. But I just really enjoy these images. There you go, Jackson. Because of the sort of paper that they're printed on, the colors that they used, and it just reminds me of olden days. So that's why I picked these cookbooks up. Another one that I for sure know I already have. I even have 2 or 3, but for 50 cents, I picked this up. Especially because, can you tell, there are treasures in the front. I did not even look at the treasures. Now, this is probably a very early edition. I think this is the oldest one that I have. But I had this in the front. I did not look at it. I was like, this to me is worth 50 cents already. There's a lovely postcard on here. Not written on. And then some pieces from old magazines. And, oh, look at that. I did not look at them yet, guys. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, this. Oh, that will fit perfectly in a journal. I think this is all by Marjolein Bastin. No, Diet van Beek. Okay, looks like Marjolein Bastin to me. Sort of the same idea. So it had a couple of these. Oh, look at the advertisement piece. That's fantastic. Oh, this is old, guys. Yes, this curling iron. This is very, oh, pretty, right? Oh, I didn't even know this was in here. I think this is late 70s, maybe early 80s. Another one with something to put on your sandwich. Oh, yes, has all these lovely ones. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through all of them, guys. Lovely. Another. I think I like the advertisement piece the most. Yes, look at this. This is very early 80s or late 70s. Love it. So all sorts of these. What was this? Oh, that's sort of a mini booklet. The Rose Book by Margriet. Yes. Sort of a small extra edition. It's just, I'm so happy to have it. This to me was worth 50 cents. For sure. And then you have this whole book that I adore. I have a couple of them. It's a gardening book and it has some lovely illustrations. Look at this. Wow. Yes, also some colored ones. And, oh, apparently this. I can't even remember this. Yeah, and some index in the back, of course. I love my index. So this one as well. What else did I have? Oh, yes, some interesting ones. These two, at one point I was like, I need 12 of them. Let's go have a look. These are about aeroplanes. Really? You don't say. Yes, there are aeroplanes on them. They're smaller books, but that's quite all right. They're from the 70s. I do not have something with aeroplanes or anything, but I did like them because of these illustrations and also this. This to me is fantastic, interesting. In a background on a collage, just in the background of a collage. That looks lovely. So I thought it looked interesting, and I also have some with the Spitfire and the Thunderbolts. And then this big book, Encyclopedia of Signs and Symbols. It's a big one, yeah. And it has what it says on the cover. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Isn't that pretty? Yes, just cut it out, put it in a journal or what have you. So all sort of, this is Celtic, right? Oh, I love this. It reminds me of my mandala drawing days. I did do that for a couple of years. So it's all in black and white, but I'm quite alright with this. Just lovely images. And guys, it was even less than 50 cents. Yeah. So then you come home with me. I have two more books that I bought separately because this is a lovely book. I paid €1 for it. It is, look at the colors and the illustrations and then the handwriting on the bottom. I think it's about the war. Oh, it is dedicated to the Royal Highnesses, Princess Beatrix, Irene and Margriet. There's another one, right? That one was probably even born. So it's an older one. It's just lovely with lovely illustrations and some handwriting. And I don't own this one. I've never seen it. So I wanted it. So I paid €1 for it. And then the other one, I paid up quite a bit for this one. I found this one online. The Harmsworth Magazine, Volume 1. This is sort of the prequel to another magazine that's very very famous. I cannot remember. Does it say in the front somewhere? I don't know. Okay, guys, it says Volume 1, 1889 until 1890, or I don't know, but I don't think it was really sort of bound and printed in that era. I think it's an old one, but not that old. It has all these lovely illustrations in it and some pictures. I just really like it. Really like it. I'm going to do some research if I can scan these or not. But I do love these. Yes. Paid up a little bit for this, but I thought it was really interesting. And yeah. So big. Oh, look at the kitten. See, this is a photograph. Did they do photographs in 1889? Maybe they did. I can't remember. So that's my little haul. Do you want to do a small little, you know, project with, let's do something with the kits and the freebie. Now for the project, here's the idea, guys. I want to make a sort of scrap sampler notebook pad thingies with these. I cut these out. These are from the Halloween kit. These are sort of the taller journal cards or 8C cards. And I also cut out these. Now, guys, these are handmade. So some of them are the tiniest bit smaller than the other ones because they are scanned from the handmade ones. So they're not perfectly aligned. But that's okay. That's why we have scissors and ink and such. So I'm using these from the kit. And also a piece of cardboard. Now this is like an envelope, like a cardboard envelope. I already started to take it apart a little bit. That was sent to me by some company. And I think it's the perfect sort of thickness to make a cover. So I need to make a front cover and a back cover. And they are going to flip up like so. You can open them up like so, yeah? So this is going to be sort of the system that I'm going to do. Okay, so cut out these. Do not round corners yet, guys. No, round corners once they're on the pieces of the cardboard stuff. Yeah, so all the pieces will have the same sort of rounded corners. That's what I am thinking. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue 2 of them. Well, this is the front cover. This is going to be the inside of the cover. So actually this is going to be glued on the other side. And I want this on the back with another plain one on the other side. So like so. Yeah. I'm going to glue these on first. I am, however, going to take out barely art for this. Will this bother me? No, it'll be fine. Will this bother me? No, it will be fine. So I'm just going to glue them on. Now you can use these for all sorts of projects, guys. Or you just use them as tags in journals or whatever you. I try to unclog it, but I need to put it under running hot water. The sort of nozzle or the tip. But who has the time? I don't have the time for this, guys. I had so much to tell you and to show you. But I also really want to do a small little project. So, I'm just gonna, that's upside down. It doesn't matter if it's upside down, love. You need to go cut it. I am, however, going to put it right up to the edge. So I don't have to cut here. Glue spreader. There we go. There we go. And it's gonna go on the back or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. Now I am hoping, and probably it won't work, my corner rounder will round this corner. It probably won't. So I need to do this manually with scissors. Yeah, that'll be a challenge. That will be a challenge. There we go. I'm trying to get used to the Halloween thing, guys, but honestly, it's not really working for me. This is as much Halloween as I'd like to go. So, there you go. I will let them dry for a bit and then I will cut them out. I will cut them out with a ruler and a knife, yeah? Just on these edges. I'm not going to cut the corners yet. I glued these on. Yes, cut it all out. Now I was hoping to put this on the inside, but I decided against it for 2 reasons. It's going to flip up like so, and I want some lovely decorating, so I took out the botanical one. Also, these are smaller. Why are these smaller? Could be 2 reasons. Either I printed them out on a smaller setting, or these were the ones that I didn't alter, so these are actually a little bit smaller. But that's okay. I'm going to use these on the inside. Yes. So also when you glue these down, this is the front. If you flip this up, be sure this is not upside down. Well, that's what I like. I like to, when you flip it up, this is the right side up. So we're going to flip this up. Yeah, this is actually the inside. No, this is going to be the front cover. You flip this up, yeah? This is going to be the back cover. This is the right side. Yes, and this is going to be the right side. Yeah? So take that into consideration when you glue stuff down. Front, flip this up. This needs to be the right side up. This is the back. And then you turn it over and it's, yeah. Okay. Does it make any sense? Hoping it makes any sense. I just want stuff the right side up. Will this work with this over it? Probably will. Probably will. So I'm just going to put the glue on here. There you go. You could use just glue stick for this, guys, but I want this to dry quickly and not warp. I don't think the cardboard will warp. No. I don't think it will, but you never know. You never know. Lots of glue. There you go. Yes. This side, right? Not hoping. Because I need to line it up, I have chosen Barely Art instead of Art Glitter Glue. Because you have a little bit more, a couple more seconds of wiggle room. Wiggle room. There you go. Front. Back. Perfect. Cover. Now I need to round corners. I don't think my corner rounder will accept this at all. Let's take the one that I don't use a lot. Because if I break this, I won't be sad. No, that's not going to work. It's too thick. So I do need scissors. Well, there goes nothing. Oh, that worked. That worked. Well, I must say these are very good scissors. I do love the Tim Holtz scissors. The paper cutter, not so much, guys. That's because I use it probably for something different than what it was intended to do. I want to put a piece of paper in my paper trimmer and then cut on the line. Yes, you can't even see where the line is in the big paper trimmer. It's very good if you cut paper that needs measuring, yeah? Precise measuring. And that's something I don't really do a lot. Great. Gonna do that with the other side as well. And then I'm going to ink it. I know it's been inked already because I scanned it this way, but I want to do a little bit more grunging. They're cut, they're inked. This is going to be the front cover. When you open it up, this is not upside down. This will not be upside down. Now, if you flip this back, it will be upside down. But I just want this to be like the right setup when you sort of turn it over like so. Make any sense? Hoping it does. Now, how am I going to bind this? Okay, here's the idea. I want 2 holes here and also on the other side, of course. A big one. There? No, a little bit shorter. I need to readjust this. I'm always eyeballing this, guys. Is that big enough? I think so. And then here. I want these to be on the same spot. So, taking on a pencil. Just doing this. See? Now I know where to punch these holes. Come out, come out. One. And 2. Yep. Eyelids? Think so. Think so. Oh, let me get my lovely carousel. Have you seen this one? Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? What do I want on here? I think these. Like the coppery ones, not the flowers. These ones. I'm going to have these ones on here and the same ones on the back. Or maybe different color. No. Oh, or the flowers. Or the flowers. No love. Just do them all the same. Okay, so I'm going to do them all the same. I need to figure out where these are. Yeah? These are probably too small, right? Yeah. Need to make them a little bit bigger. So I'm just gonna put eyelets in. Oh, that looks lovely. Yes. Yes. Just gonna do one, guys. The rest I'm gonna do off camera because we need some papers to go on the inside. Ta-da! Fantastic. So I'm gonna do all 4 of these. And then let's go find some lovely papers to make a notepad with. They are nice and sturdy. I do like this, yeah. I put this the other side around. So now actually this is going to be the back cover and this the inside. That's okay. That's okay. They're both lovely. So I want to fill it up with pieces of paper. Now this paper can either be used in collage or be written on and such. You can put in whatever you want, lovies. So I've taken to my scrap box and I've taken out lots of different papers. Also, I already cut these out, so I'm going to use these. Now, what did I do? I just put my cover on here. Yes. And then somewhat towards the middle, draw 2 small little circles and then punched holes. Yeah, so I have 2 holes. We're going to make sort of a binding system in here. I'm thinking about what to use for this, but it's going to be lovely. So I made these and now I'm just gonna figure out what I want. I have a piece of ledger, yeah? And this is going to be the template. This is going to be the size. That will work. So I'm gonna cut this off, piece of this. Probably going to have this as a scrap sampler. Just use some of the lovely papers that you want to use all the time, put them in a small booklet and give them to someone who doesn't have your beautiful pages. So they can use them in collage and such. They can rip them out of the booklet and then, you know, use this piece of this lovely old dictionary. Some numbers. Is this tall enough? It is. Even if it's a little bit shorter, guys, no worries. Some coffee dyed paper. There's already some holes in here. I want some coffee dyed paper. Isn't this lovely? It's like onion skin paper. I don't think I'm going to use it for this. Some German font, some just lined paper. Of course, some music paper. This is an old map. Yes. Some design paper. This was probably from your creative studio. I think the colors go very well. Yes. Page from Edith Holden. And it says April. April is not October. Another piece of lined paper. I love the colors. This came from an atlas. This is from a cigarette card collectible book. I'm just going to use this and this. So I'm going to cut pieces this size. Just going to use my paper trimmer for it. Even a piece of scrapbook paper, yeah. How big is this anyway? I'm gonna measure on my mat, lovies. This is 5 inches by 3 by 5. So I'm just gonna cut here at 3. I think this is the right size. 3 by 5 inches. I think so. Where's 5? Here. There's no 5 on this one, so I sort of draw I draw a sort of small dot here, and I think this is 5. Is it? Is it though? Yes. So another piece of card. So I'm going to do this with lots of different papers, guys. Yeah? Lots of them. I don't even know how many I cut, but a lot. Guys, I did not punch in all the holes individually. I just stacked up a couple of pieces of paper, just lined them up and then put this over it and then the dots. And then I took this device, but you can also use this or you can use this. Yeah. Some of the papers were very fragile, so I had to sort of reinforce the holes with hole reinforcers. I have a couple of boxes of these. Still getting questions, guys. I don't buy these. These are from a die cut set from Elizabeth Craft Designs called Reinforcement Pack 1 and 2. You have a 3, I think. Don't like that one. So yeah, I just put some hole reinforcers on there. Yeah? Okay. line them up, make a lovely sort of signature. So I'm gonna alternate between, this is actually sticker, between some of the papers, older papers, newer papers, ledger. Just, you know, mix them up. You could round corners if you want to, because these have rounded corners. I am not going to put all the rounded corners on. No, that's way too much work for me. So, yeah. This one, something with color. This, just random. Well, not really random. I am going to sort of figure out what goes where. Do you want this to be the first one? I don't think so. Which one do you want on the top? This one? Oh yeah, I love this one. This came from an old Sears and Roebuck catalog. Not a real one, because those are very expensive. But sort of a real one. Now, they don't exactly line up. But that's quite alright, lovies. That's quite alright. So this is going to be the signature. This is going to be the inside. And this is going to be the outside. Now we need a piece of string. I just think a piece of string. I have my scrap jar with here pieces of, we could do green. Or, I love this, but it is too heavy for this. But I do love this. The color would have been perfect. What else do we have? Ooh, oh yes, the orange and the black. That is Halloween, right? Yes, I'm going to use the orange and the black. This one. So this is going to be fiddly. Is it? Yes, because I need to put this through all the small holes. It's going to take me a while, guys. So I'm going to put all of them through, also the back one, and then go back to the front again. Yeah, I'm going to do this off camera because fiddly. Just in case you're wondering how I'm doing this, needle threader, guys, needle threader. Just put all the holes through, yeah, and then put your piece of string through the needle threader. And Bob's your uncle. Yes. So the most inexpensive, perfect tool you need to have in your craft room. Needle threader. And then you just tie a bow or a knot or whatever you want. I'm gonna make a double knot. Now what you could do is sort of put some decoration on here, but I'm not going to, because maybe you want to loosen it up and then just get all the pages out individually, but you can also sort of rip them out, yeah? Okay guys, I think this is it. Let's look at the end result. The end result, guys, I adjusted the knot a little bit. You need a little bit more sort of wiggle room, so don't tie it too tight, because we want to flip it. And we need a little bit more room. So yes, Jackson totally agrees. So this is the front, and you open her up, and then this is the inside. You could even put a pocket here if you wanted to. And then you have all these lovely small pieces of paper, yeah, that you could rip out. Or if you loosen it up, you can just take them out. Or you can make this just with writing paper, have it as a notepad. I think I'm just going to send this to someone who doesn't have a lot of the lovely sort of vintagey papers that I have. And you can use them in all sorts of projects. Yeah. Collaging and such. This is this is a freebie. Yep. So you have a lovely sort of notepad. I think it's just cute. It's just cute. You could also have this, if you don't want to gift it and keep it yourself. Yes. Keep it with your journal. If you're going to go traveling or something and you want to do a little bit of collaging, keep it in the pocket of your journal. Yeah. Cute, right? I think so. That's it. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to show you the kits one more time really, really quickly and tell you where to get them. I have links to my Ko-Fi shop or Ko-Fi shop below. Yes, you can get the freebie for free. It says amount 0. Then pay 0. If you want to pay another amount, you're free. You're welcome to do so, but you're not obligated to. So you can get these for free. I would recommend to get these because I love them. So you have all the tags and the pockets and the cards and such. These are the blank ones that you can decorate with something lovely, and then some music paper as well. I love this one. Yes, and the Halloween kit. Same cards, but then decorated in this way. Yeah, I really like them. And then the creepy ones, probably my favorites. The pockets with the moths and the big journal cards. And again, some music paper, a lovely title sheet. Hi, Jackson. And, oh yes, why don't you lie down on them? And then the lovely, I especially love this one, guys, the handwritten one. And with the bold font. And the botanical one. Big cards. Okay, well, well, the big cards and the tags. He's done for today. He's like, come on, Mom, let's go outside and play. The ATC cards and the pockets. And again, the music paper. Lovely title sheet, handwritten, with the lovely small flowers on them. And with all the notes. Yes. They're linked down below, guys. Go have a look. Yeah. Big thank you again so much to all you guys for subscribing and watching my videos. I cannot do this without you. I'll be back again this Wednesday with another video. So I'm hoping to see you then. Until then, bye guys.